Okay, this went viral. So I guess Whitney Cummings was on the New Year's Rockin' Eve on CNN. Oh boy. Oh, the ads, the ads, the ads. Ads are popping up. Whitney Cummings goes viral for roasting CNN live on air and torching Dems. That's Democrats. Whitney Cummings is going viral. Oh, let's see. What little clip do they want us to watch? Let's listen.
2024 election fried our brains. The Democrats couldn't hold a primary because they were too busy holding a body upright. Are we still rolling? Am I off?
She should have said dead body upright.
Go for it. It was amazing that the pro-choice party didn't give their voters one when it came to the presidential candidate.
Ooh.
Kamala was forced on us so hard you'd think she was patented by Pfizer or Moderna, whichever one's. Oh God. Andy just gave me a very scary look.
No!
Let me be clear though. 2024 was not only negative. The media wants us to believe this country is so divided.
Look at Anderson Cooper. He's freaking out. He's freaking out. Oh no. That's not what I wanted to cover. Go back. Okay. Go back. Whitney Cummings is going viral for savagely roasting CNN during its New Year's Eve special while ripping Democrats for failing to offer a capable presidential candidate because they were too busy holding up a body. I'm now playing, like 3,000 seat theaters, which is about the viewership of CNN these days, the comedian told the network star Anderson Cooper in his live annual broadcast with Bravo's Andy Cohen. And I think they were, nobody watches this unless they're both getting hammered. Cummings got even more testy when damning the Dems. The Democrats couldn't hold a primary this year. They were too busy holding up a body, she said, of the lengthy backing given to President Biden's re-election bid, despite his age getting the better of him. She looks fantastic in all white. This is a great outfit. Classic New Year's Eve. Very, very classy. Really, really cool. Looks great on camera. The pro-choice party didn't give their voters one when it came to their candidate. The comedian and actress continued laying into the switch to Vice President Kamala Harris. Well, yeah, she's that's a good joke to do because you're speaking to basically who watches CNN? Boomers and Democrats. Kamala was forced on us so hard you'd think she was patented by Pfizer, she quipped, referring to the COVID-19. Oh, what could she have been referring to? Referring to the jabs mandated for many people during the pandemic. Cummings, famous for her roast, doubled down on her comments in response to a clip viewed nearly 9 million times by Wednesday afternoon. I mean, please list the lies I told, she wrote. She later added, I had a super long list of things the mainstream media won't cover, but only included ones I super duper was able to fact check. Anderson and Cohen did not attempt to stop her tirade. How bad would that have looked? Even when aimed at CNN, with Cohen instead replying at one point, wow, you're all fiery today. Wow, I thought this was like an inappropriate. I was like, oh no, this is just a leg. I don't know what I thought this was for a minute. I don't know. I thought it was something untoward. Good for you, Whitney, I guess. It's really exciting to know that in 2024, a mainstream comic can go on a mainstream network show and say things that are now safe to say. Really breaking down barriers. Okay, let's see this other clip. This is the same clip. Let's see.
I love going around the country because you see that Americans really are more reasonable than they would be portrayed. They're pretty great, and I'm playing bigger and bigger venues now. I thought being a mom would mean that less people would want to come see me. I'm now playing, like 3,000 seat theaters, which is about the viewership of CNN these days.
Well,
Not this show, though.
Nice.
All eyes are on this.
We should have let that sit. Which is the viewership of CNN. Period. Not these days. Period. Which is about how many views CNN gets. upbeat, but not this show. She rushed through it a little bit.
Oh, nice. All 1,000 seat theater, awesome. Which is about the viewership of CNN these days. Well, not this show, though. Nice. All eyes are on
Although,
this
you know,
show.
like to her credit, it's really hard to tell jokes to not only not an audience, but like two gays who are not even expecting. I don't know what they thought she was going to say. It doesn't seem like they are listening to jokes or are expecting to hear jokes. Like it would be nice to hear like them go ha or like something. Some kind of response would be good.
Oh, you're all Andy and I had a tour. We did like 2,000 people. Yes.
So stupid. Oh, we did a tour. We did theaters. You idiot. You dumb homos. She's making fun of the network you work for. Good Lord. Here's another clip. She actually mentions Hunter Biden's laptop and his obsession with hookers. Oh.
Documentaries finally realized the only way to make money is to just make them about cheerleaders. The Dallas Cowboys cheerleader doc showed the girls being treated horribly, underpaid, crying. I thought I'd open a video on Hunter Biden's laptop. This is the year everyone hated the movie.
That's great.
The Joker, but if you do love watching men descend into insanity, in a couple hours you get to watch Andy Cohen do the countdown.
That's great. That's great. See, they laughed at that. Ooh, here's another one.
2024 election fried our brains. The Democrats couldn't hold a primary because they were too busy holding a body up, right?
Okay, we heard this one.
Are we still rolling?
His face, Andy Cohen. Really? Really? This is scandalous to say in 2024? These are all very tepid mainstream takes at this point. You know how many comics had to talk about, not even just comics, but like conspiracy theorists had to talk about these topics so that you, Whitney Cummings, in 2024 could go on CNN and say them? Lots of them. Okay. A lot of people talked about this stuff for years now to get to a point where it is now very safe to say these things. Nothing she is saying is scandalous. I would give you some credit, Whitney, if you were saying these things in 2021. But in 2024, you're not going to be like, ooh, you're not going to get it. Oh, God, out of me. Sorry. I'm not. I'm glad that you're on this show. I'm glad that you're working and successful. But like, where was this 3 years ago?
Are we still rolling? Am I off? Go for it. It was amazing that the pro-choice party didn't give their voters one when it came to the presidential candidate. Kamala was forced on us so hard you'd think she was patented by Pfizer or Moderna, whichever one's. Oh God, Andy just.
Yeah, she should have said, "Oh God." I mean, whichever one isn't a sponsor of this network. I know that's what she meant, but I wish she had finished her joke. Okay, here's another one. Thank you for clipping these, by the way, Nicholas Fondacaro.
Let me be clear, though. 2024 was not only.
Wait a second. What am I doing?
Let me be clear, though. 2024 was not only negative. The media wants us to believe this country is so divided, but we actually came together a lot this year. Like, as a nation, we unanimously agreed that we would rather see J-Lo in a toxic relationship than in concert. We all agreed the government totally knows what drones are and are telling us. The drones are still up there, and we have no idea what's behind them. No idea. I mean, they're still up in the sky, so I guess we can rule out that they were made by Boeing. The point is,
Great.
I think we all agree on a lot of things.
Why would he make a face like that? Are you stupid, Andy? You know what I would have said if I was on this show? Oh, the drones are still up in the sky, which can only mean one thing. They're not being piloted by DEI hires, or they're not being piloted by Black women or something along those lines racially.
Made by Boeing. I mean, they're still up in the sky, so I guess we can rule out that they were made by Boeing. The point is, I think we all agree.
So, or you know what? This is not that Andy thinks what she's saying is so scandalous. Andy just like he's used to being the funny one between him and Anderson. So like he's like, but I'm the funny gay. God forbid someone else take the spotlight for 2 minutes. Andy has to be like, he has to do his.
I think we all agree on a lot of things.
Okay. Is that the rest? Is there more? There's more.
And since I only have a minute left live on establishment media, why don't we just say a bunch
live on establishment media? Girl, you are establishment media. Whitney Cummings is established. She's an establishment comic. She's a mainstream comic. She's not breaking down any barriers here. She's not saying anything spicy. She's not saying anything a lot of people haven't been saying for years. But good for her.
Since I only have a minute left live on establishment media, why don't we just say a bunch of things that we know that they'll never cover? Okay, ready, go. Trump Jr. didn't have any silverware in his house. No one thought that was weird? Are we still rolling? Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia put money into Disney, so just know there won't be any girl characters in the next Cars movie. Are we still rolling? This is wild.
Those are not the two things I would have said. Things the established media won't cover. Oh boy. She tried. No, she's great. She is great. I'm not like, ooh, what a roast, what a smackdown. It's like you would be getting my applause had you said these things 3 years ago. Yeah, she is being a little weird. Like she is like, ugh. Is this okay? Am I being maybe it is scandalous for her. Maybe she thinks she's really pushing it. But you know what? Hi, Frank. Her mistake is she is making jokes as if she is on stage rather than conversationally. It comes off awkward, unnatural, and out of place because it is. She must not have panel comedy experience. Oh, this is exactly what's going on. Yeah, even her tone of voice is like, you hear about this? When she should just be looking at who she's talking to. And like delivering the lines not to the cameraman because the cameraman's not going to laugh. You're not going to get a reaction out of him. But to Andy and Anderson here. Yeah, Frank, you're always right. God, you're smart. Oh, so glad I married you. That came off shitty, but I actually meant that genuinely. Why are you lisping? Are you secretly gay? Chrissie Mayr, kissy face on your phone. Oops. I just dropped my phone holder for you. Look, I've had the same phone case for a year. It's a big deal for me. It's a big deal for a gal like me. Okay. Yeah. And I think she is talking a little bit fast, but who knows? Maybe she is nervous. Maybe she is worried she won't get in everything in time. Maybe she's not sure of how much time she really actually has. I don't know. Maybe she actually thinks she's being scandalous, which in that case, that's adorable. You know, Ricky Gervais walked so you could run, Whitney. I don't know. You know who I'd love to see up on there? Like a Sam Tripoli, like really any non-mainstream comic I would love to see on New Year's Eve. You know who would be even like Tim Dillon. I would love to see what he would say to them. Just three homos yucking it up. Wouldn't that be nice? Shane Gillis. Oh yeah. No, Whitney has a great career. She's doing great. She's crushing it. I don't mean to come off like sour grapes or something. She's doing absolutely great. And you know what? There are some comedians who are very impressed with her. Like, well, Tim Young's not really a comedian, but he's got 1 million followers, so that's good enough. CNN was wrecked on their own network by a comedian. She trashed Dems for not having a primary, called out Biden for being a dead carcass, called Kamala a terrible candidate, and mocked vaccines. Again, none of these things are like, groundbreaking. Oh, it's my comment, and only 3 years too late. It deserved more. And then all these positive comments. Oh, this was her Ricky Gervais moment. Everyone's being like, wow. It's like, no, she's been mainstream. She's been kind of in this uncancelable. She has FU money. She's solidly in the industry. She could have been saying this shit 3 years ago. She can say whatever she wants. Like, she's good. She's not really gonna be canceled at this point. She's firmly entrenched in Hollywood. I'm just saying I expect a little bit more. Her basic fans are gossiping. Did you hear what Whitney said? Oh my God, she's gonna be canceled. Oh yeah. And you know what? And maybe this is spicy for CNN, but not for the average person who has had their eyes open for the last 4 years. Okay. But you know what? I don't know. Better late than never, I guess. Love you guys. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye. All right. Love you guys. God, I don't even want to leave. This candle smells so good. I don't want to leave. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Love you all. Join the Discord. Feet. Love you all. Wow. You guys are awesome. Love you, get it. Bye, guys. Bye. Now I'm really leaving. Love you. Bye.